Hey, I'd like to speak with you again about Eiko. Please come to school when you have the opportunity. Wait, do we have all from school? Today's in red, so I think we might? Oh yeah, there's some kind of holiday, isn't there? It's like Elder Day or something. Hey. Today's your last day off. Are you going to go somewhere? Oh, and make sure you eat your curry before it gets cold.
Hey!
You got an invitation to go out. Let's reply once we finish eating.
Well then.
And now we wait, like usual. That's not an excuse to slack off. We should still use our time wisely. First of all...
Nice. Well then.
Now we just have to wait for Okamura to have a change of heart. I'm sure it'll go well this time. And we have An and Yusuke available by the looks of it. Okay, Takemi will not rank up. An and Yusuke will rank up. Makoto will rank up. Okay, I'm pretty sure that our nighttime confidants, a lot of them will rank up. So let's go ahead and keep putting points into Takemi.
Oh.
Fortune.
What shall we do?
Affinity. Takemi.
Here we go. What do you think?
Okay, there we go. Now we can max her out at our earliest convenience. So we have... Come on. There's the button. An, Yusuke, and Makoto available. Confidant. At 6, going to 7 gets us live painting. Use card duplication and card creation on the spot. Wait, is that normally... card creation... Okay, that doesn't say anything about it taking 1 day, so I'm not sure if that means that you also remove the 1 day constraint or not. Useful, though. 7 going to 8 gets us Endure. Endure is actually really helpful. And what is... Oh, right. Makoto's available. I was going to go to the other screen to check what her rank was. So she'd be going to 6, which gets her Harrison Recovery. I really don't put her on the team that much, so I don't think it's that useful. So between those, I guess Yusuke? Do I have an Emperor on me? Yes. Sure thing. Yusuke it is. Yusuke in Confidant Link can give proficiency, which we have maxed out, so don't bother getting the boost. Alright, I was gonna check what the day off was. Oh, Autumnal Equinox, okay. And this one was Respect for the Aged Day. There it is. It's not Sunday, so you don't have your special smoothie.
By the way...
Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? Came to see you. Huh. You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. Do you remember Director Kawanabe of the Japanese Art Support Foundation? The man who offered his support to me at Madarame's house. Yeah, by the way, he came inside Madarame's house even though that's trespassing. Like, the gate was probably open since we broke the lock to get in or whatever, but still. I'd like your assistance with him. Do you have time to spare? Sure thing.
Thank you.
That would really help me out. I find it quite suspicious that he would offer money to a mere high school student like myself. I'm grateful for his offer, but I am unsure of what to do. You should meet up with him.
Indeed.
Yeah. I must cling to any semblance of hope I can find in this world. Very well, I will call him. He says he is willing to meet with me this very instant. Okay! I would appreciate it if you could join me, Ren. Your presence could help ease my societal discomfort. Yeah, societal. as well as diffuse the temptation of money. Furthermore, your composure will allow you to tell if he is truly attempting to scam me.
Let us be off.
Kawanabe-san is waiting for us at the sushi bar. I already told him that you will be coming, so let us go. Come, I've ordered your portion as well. Please, eat freely.
No.
Before that, there's something I would like to ask. Just who are you? An interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The Foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're responsible for scouting and nurturing young, talented youth involved in the art world. We offer free scholarships, mediate study abroad programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At a time, even Madarame participated in our organization. Madarame? Indeed, a good many benefited from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us that whole time. Madarame, to think I once relied on his teachings, called him my mentor. This is all because of him. It is his fault I can no longer view paintings with a pure heart. In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty. But now I find myself constantly weighed down by the search for awards or the praise of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to.
How could this be?
My art is tainted. I see. Well, good luck, that's it. However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation would gladly support you. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as the tragic, handsome artist. What do you mean? As he said, I am wondering the same thing. Exactly as it sounds. Having your ideas stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food. That unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. Okay, knowing how this confidant link ends, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why would you think this is a good idea, given that as we learn with the ranks 9 and 10 or whatever it is of this social link, he really is just being altruistic, like he wants to help out the pupil of a former friend who went down the bad path. A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. A story? If you don't have one in the modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Don't worry, we'll handle the details, but in return, you must sell your work through my gallery. We'll take a mediation fee, but you'll be granted steady revenue and a nice customer base as well. Do not mock me!
How foolish.
Tragedy? Looks? Story? Those have nothing to do with art! Yes, stories are not art, Yusuke. Clearly. Yusuke, shut the fuck up and eat your sushi. In the end, this is only about money. That which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything at all. You're not looking at reality objectively. I mean, as an artist, should you look at reality objectively? Viewing things through a subjective lens is kind of a lot of what makes art, like, interesting. Is wealth really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity, art?
I decline.
Shut your mouth! I reject your offer! Oh, I thought you of all people would have the resolve to use art to make a living. I have that resolve. However, I also believe such a life should only come via proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. Prize shall be our support. I thought you offered that. I suppose that a competition would be a way to select the youths that you support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to see the next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you should you enter. Or perhaps, are you too afraid?
What did you say?
I wonder if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. I honestly forget if he becomes a Mementos target or not. I assume he does, but I think that in the previous playthrough, the time between doing his Mementos request, if there is one, and finishing Yusuke's Confidant Link was so long that I forgot that he was the target or something. And I still don't remember if he is the target. Now then, it seems there's no use in any further discussion. You can have them send the bill to my office.
You are unforgivable.
That avaricious bastard! I'm going to eat several 100,000 yen worth of sushi to spite him now. You know, you can get takeout boxes. There is actually nothing stopping you from getting a lot of extra. Why is it that all artists talk about is money, money, money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? No, Yusuke. It is that if you don't have money, you die. So the artists who want to continue making art need money to do that. The truth is within you, Confidant points. Ren.
Yes.
You are correct. My passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Correct. Passion alone may fill my heart, but it cannot fill my stomach. What a troubling predicament.
You have my thanks.
Anyhow, I'm quite glad that you chose to accompany me here. I may have bit my tongue off in anger had it only been me. In other words, you are a soothing force in my life. Woo!
All right. Okay.
I will partake in Kawanabe's exhibition. I'm going to display my ability and prove him wrong. Come, let us go home. Actually, we should eat first. Sushi has done nothing wrong after all.
Let us return home.
Now then, let us head off. Ren, I need a pep talk. It's good that I'm sitting in front of the canvas while my emotions are hot, but the lingering taste of sushi has me utterly distracted. Not only that, I allowed Kawanabe to pay for it all. I'm tainted after all. I'm a petty sellout, a slave to the power of money. I think that he'll respond best to this. It's not a crime to enjoy sushi. I suppose. But sushi was truly delicious. It didn't list the price for some reason, but I can only imagine it was quite expensive. Yusuke, you have been previously told it's called market price. You made that same comment when we went there after the second-ish arc. Certainly, sushi can be a form of art, when it's prepared with such care and artisanal craftsmanship. If I'm being honest, I still feel doubts about my work. I may end up embarrassing myself again, but even then I must express myself. Your support in this would mean the world to me. Goodbye for now.
Ah, you're back.
Inmate.
I trust you haven't forgotten about your special assignment. We'll be waiting in the front of our door. We expect you to accept this task with enthusiasm. Well, if I had nothing else to do, I gladly would. Hi. Father's begun acting a little odd lately. He has been cooped up in his study and his voice lacks energy. That actually sounds quite similar to what Madarame went through. And Madarame still had a change of heart in the end. Don't worry, Haru. Is that so? Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to doubt you or anything. Nobody was accusing you of that. People just act a bit weird after their treasure gets stolen. It'd be hard not to worry about such a sudden shift. Futaba knows all about that. Yeah, I really gotta thank you again for helping me back then. I feel better now. After consulting with you all. Thank you.
Looks like this Okumura case is finally going to have a happy ending. All that we have to do now is wait for his change of heart.
Ooh. Okay, this might be a thing. Yeah, a game show host. This might be a quiz show. Labor Standards Act. I'll just read it out. The Labor Standards Act defines worker rights and the punishments for violating these standards. Now, which of these is the punishment for forced labor the most grievous offense? 10 years in prison or 20 million yen fee? Fine. I could see either of those. I think it would be a fine, though. Forced labor. Yeah, that sounds more like it would be a fine. Ah, damn. The correct answer is A. An inhumane executive gets 10 years in jail, theoretically. Lawyer, so one of the contestants, assumedly. Okumura Foods is likely only guilty of long hours and unpaid overtime, not forced labor. Ah, I see. Many say the punishment for that's too lenient, 6 months in jail or a 300,000 yen fine. Never mind that you got it wrong. The punishment is too soft. That's why people are turning to us. Ah, finally missed one. I check this in the morning, yeah?
Nice.
Yeah. Morino Beko. Okay, Sojiro is locked, and that is the rank 5 kindness lock. Max Yoshida. Oya will not rank up. Looks like it's time to work Crossroads then. Because we got the Chihaya point for Takemi at the beginning of the day. Let's actually go downstairs really quickly.
Hey!
Think. Okay. Definitely close on knowledge. Awesome. Rank 5 knowledge is close. Maximum on charm. Maximum on proficiency. No idea on guts. The rank 5 guts is medium far off. It's going to take a little bit to get there, but it is coming up. Somewhat close on kindness. That's actually not as good as I wanted. Okay. Okay, so up to you, over to Crossroads. True, Crossroads inherently gives kindness.
Honey.
Actually,
Hey.
since it does inherently...
Take care now.
The door is there. I thought that it was 90 degrees from there. Like, I thought that this leads into the short of the bar, and then you turn this way to go to the long side of the bar. Like, this way would be facing Oya. Let's actually go over to Chihaya and get kindness up, since we know that we're kind of lacking there.
Oh,
Fortune.
what shall we do?
Luck. I can also get up to like rank 8 or 9 strength at the moment, I think. 51, I'm pretty sure, is the break point to get to rank 10. Anyway, kindness. And since this is the second time working Crossroads, I think this is when we get the unlock on the Mementos request.
What do you think?
Not sure if we get the extra points up then, because we get interrupted by a cutscene or whatever. I don't think Persona matters in this case. Yeah, let's just go.
Oh. Thank
Work
you.
for Escargot.
Oh?
It's all you.
Oh.
The customers seem to be enjoying themselves. Make sure you learn well from Lala's hospitality.
Excuse me.
Good evening.
Oh,
Oh my, you look quite exhausted. Here, have a seat.
oh, honey.
Well, so your boss has been bullying you again?
I'm beat.
As soon as I talk back, he makes sure I know I'm lower than him. He insinuates he'll demote me. After that, I overhear him talking about me, calling me useless while I'm at work. And everything I've done, all the results I'm getting, somehow he's taking all the credit.
So you're saying...
Oh, that is the worst kind of workplace abuse. I cannot believe that man. So many people have quit because of the stress. And yet the higher-ups all ignore it. Of all the terrible bosses I could get in the world, why did mine have to be Shinsuke Kishi? Hey Lala, I wish those fandom thieves could do something to help me with this.
I mean...
Like how? Are you gonna ask them to steal all your stress away? No, I'm gonna ask them to shoot my boss in the face. No, I guess that's impossible. That's nice to think about.
Hey.
Ain't you hear that? Isn't that the same guy Mishima mentioned before? Let's help him. Yeah, we can do that. Now that you have your target, you need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission, summon them to the hideout for a vote.
Nice work, honey.
So do I still get my kindness? Normally it comes after the money.
See you.
Maybe?
Yep.
It's easier to see a customer's face since this place is so cramped. I think you look more dependable now. Yay, assumedly 2 points. Yeah. It was like Sundays are the packed days, so that's when we can get the extra points.
Wanna head back?
I might want to focus that, actually. Like, it's still not more useful than a confidant link, but getting 3 points of kindness by working here plus 1 or 2 points of some other stat is actually quite a bit.